Hi everyone, in the previous video I showed you how you can buy a used car. I showed you a few checks that you can do so you can be able to find a good working car. In this video I'll go into more details and show you more steps and tricks that no one else will show you, that will save you a bunch of money and time going to the mechanic. So, well, first thing that I usually do is I go around the car and check for any paint peeling or any dings or scratches on the car. So you go around and see if you can see anything. Right here, you can see this one. Now here, nothing. Here it looks good. You just go around and try to see if there's any scratches that you don't like or things. Okay, here as you can see there's a pretty big one that will definitely lower the price somehow of the car. So after I check for the outside, I go straight to the engine. First thing I check is the engine oil. This is the most important thing so you don't end up with a bad engine. I check the engine and see if there's any coolant going up to the engine. It seems like it's fine as far as there's no coolant going inside the engine. Next I check the oil level and see if the oil needs to be changed. So when I buy the car, I know when to take it and change the oil. Okay, so oil looks good. So after the oil, second thing is I check mainly around the engine and see if there's any oil leaking. You'll need a flashlight to do so. It will be much easier for you. So you just go here, go around here, inside here, make sure there's no leaks. It looks pretty good. You go down here. It looks okay. Go all around the engine from the other side. It looks clean, looks good. Up here there's no splashes or anything. Okay, so second step looks good. Next thing I check is the coolant. Make sure it has coolant and carries coolant pretty good. This one here, I'll try to show you. Yeah, it does have to the full amount, which is good. Alright, next we can do is we can also, since we're here, we can check the brake fluid. As you can see here, the brake fluid is on minimum, so we can add some to it, which is not a problem. Okay, so basically the front of the car looks pretty good so far. Alright, you just go here, make sure there's no leaks, nothing is wrong. Down here as well, there's no coolant leaking, which is a good sign. Down here, everything looks okay. So after checking that, the next thing you can also check is you can check the lights, the front beam and the low beam and the high beam. And then since we're still checking the outside of the car, we can go ahead and check the tires. If you check the tires and you get a bad tires, you can end up paying about from 300 to 600 for the tires. So what I do is I use any like a penny or whatever and see if it goes way deep. That means it's pretty good. This one, the front one, seems like to be, or we can say 6 or yeah, 6 or 7, which is good. The rear one, this one, we can say 5 or 6. I think both of them are the same. I think all of them been changed at the same time. So all 4 tires are looking pretty good. Alright. So the next thing I do is I go inside and I start by I check the windows, they're working properly. The back ones are working okay. This is the next thing I do. So a very important thing that I'll show you now is to check if the thermostat is working, because sometimes if you have a bad thermostat you will end up getting coolant leaking and you can blow the engine. By checking to see if the thermostat is working, you go and put the heater on. So let's do that. High. We'll test the thermostat by putting the heater on, make sure that the heater is working. So this step I didn't know about. Just recently I figured it out, which is I bought a car and I figured the thermostat was bad. I end up paying a lot of money. So this one should be saving you a lot of money. Okay, the heater is working okay. So that's good. The next thing is the AC. You can go back and try the AC medium, and then we can change it here. And see if the AC is working. Yep, AC seems to be working fine. And of course, if you want to check the radio, you turn it on. Audio off, audio on. Okay, and then after we check the inside, of course you can check the interior. Interior looks okay. It's a 2007, so it's an old car, so interior is, I'm expecting it to be like not the best. The last thing I want to show you, you can try checking the air filter here, air filter in bed. Okay, looks back. Okay, let's close it back. Looks good. Yeah, so basically if I'm gonna buy this car, yes, it will pass. I like it, except for this thing in the front. This is also an easy fix. It's not a big deal. I think you can get it done for about 250 or so, or maybe less. Yeah, so this is a review. Oh, also one thing I wanted to mention, I almost forgot it. You can go through the windshield. Sometimes there is like breaks and cracks. You can also check all the windows, make sure there's no window cracks or anything. That can save you some money as well. Anyway, this is my video. I'll be making a new one soon about how to negotiate the prices for a used car. You can follow and subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching.